physically, but you can't make more time. I mean, think about it. Maybe you want to hang out with your friends, but you can't because you are too busy, or you would love to watch that new movie, start reading a book, or finally pick up that new skill that you've been dreaming about, but there's never enough time. Sounds familiar? I've been there too. So let me tell you a secret. You do have enough time, but you just don't know how to manage it. A few months ago, I couldn't even finish one simple task in a week. But now, I've increased my productivity by 50% in just 30 days. How? With 5 simple habits that changed everything. Let me show you how you can do it too. I'm a former salesperson, a writer, and a creator. In sales, I help new recruits who went on in a couple of months to become some of the top performers on our team. My passion for growth drives everything I do. And now I'm sharing those same principles with you to help you level up in life. Let's get started. You know that feeling when you are answering emails, listening to podcasts, and then eating breakfast all at the same time? Yes, that used to be me, okay? I used to think multitasking was a superpower, but in reality, it was rather a productivity killer. So I would start 5 things and then finish none. Ever been there? So I switched to focusing on one task at a time. So for example, when I worked on a project, I would turn off all notifications and then I would set a timer and dive in straight. The first week was hard because my brain kept screaming, check your phone, check your phone. But by week 2, I noticed I was completing tasks much faster and better. So it turns out that multitasking wasn't making me efficient, it was rather slowing me down. This, my to-do list was ridiculous because I would write down 20 things and end the day feeling like a failure because I only completed 3. So I tried something different. I made a must-to-do list, and this list just consisted of 3 priorities for the day. Nothing more, nothing less. So for example, one day, my list was 1. Finish a YouTube script. 2. Reply to emails. And then 3. Go for a 30-minute walk. That's it. It felt weird at the first time because I thought I wasn't doing enough. But focusing on a fewer tasks has really helped me because I've been able to give my best effort to each one. And guess what? The progress added up fast and less was actually more. I used to think break was for lazy people, so I would sit for hours grinding through work until I realized that I was wasting time because my brain was fried. Then I read about the Pomodoro technique where you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5 minutes break. I started doing this and wow, it worked. So I will use those 5 minutes to stretch, grab a coffee, or even stare at the ceiling, and seriously anything but work. So by the time I came back, I felt refreshed and then ready to tackle the next task. Point here is, scheduling breaks isn't slacking, it's rather recharging, and honestly, I didn't love an excuse to grab a snack. Okay, confession time. My screen time was really embarrassing because I would tell myself just 5 minutes on Instagram and an hour later I would still be scrolling. So I decided to stop letting my phone control me. I started using the focus feature to block distracting apps during work hours. Plus, I put my phone in another room while I'm working. It wasn't easy at the start. There were moments where I would catch myself instinctively reaching for it, only to find out that it wasn't there. So by the end of the 30 days, I had so much extra time that I couldn't believe I used to waste tons of hours on my phone. Let's be real. Taking care of yourself can feel like one more thing on the endless to-do list, right? So I used to survive on 4 to 5 hours of sleep, grab quick snacks instead of real meals, and then convince myself that walking to the fridge counted as exercise. But here is the thing, my productivity was suffering because my body and my mind were running on empty. So I decided to make small but powerful changes. First, I committed to getting at least 7 hours of sleep every single night. I also swapped junk foods for real meals with veggies, protein, and then a lot of water. And exercise? I didn't suddenly become a gym rat. I just started walking for 20 minutes a day. And then within a week, I felt more energized, focused, and calm. It hit me. You can't hustle effectively if you are not taking care of your body. It's like trying to drive a car with no gas. It just doesn't work. So that's how I increased my productivity to 50% in just 30 days. No hacks, no fancy apps, just simple habits that made the huge difference. So if I can do it, you can too. So let me know in the comment section which tip you are excited about, and then share what worked for you. Before you like and subscribe, make sure to check out my other videos on productivity and then personal growth. I promise you, you will even find more value there. Once you've done that, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future tips to help you crush your goals. See you in the next video.